He is a two-time Pro Bowler. He is a two-time Super Bowl MVP. And he is now also an MVD, a most valuable dad to his new daughter. Here he is, the quarterback from the New York Giants. Eli Manning is with us on the Subway Fresh Take Hotline. We've not had a chance to say it, so congratulations, Eli. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you, guys.
Good. And we'll certainly get into the most valuable dad stuff because Greeny and I both been where you are right now, that's for sure. But as far as football is concerned, as Greeny said, two-time Pro Bowler, two-time Super Bowl MVP. But seriously, tell me how much it eats at you. You threw for 4,933 yards. You were 67 yards away from 5,000 yards passing. Did that eat at you at all?
You know, it didn't eat. I mean, we kind of joke around about it. I got on Akeem Nicks a little bit about it. Late in the season, he dropped about a 60 or 70-yard touchdown versus Washington. I said, Akeem, you know, if you catch one, you know, that one pass for me, I got 5,000 yards. You know, you're gonna have to make that up for me a little bit. But you know, and we laugh about it. You know, I'm not into the stats and, you know, hey, throw this many yards or this many touchdowns. You know, try to get wins, try to get into the playoff, and obviously holding up that Super Bowl trophy at the end is the most important thing.
And you know what's interesting, and this is a topic this morning here with our show with a young player in Russell Westbrook who's so good, and yet everything he doesn't do gets magnified, and we've certainly talked about that a lot with LeBron James. As recently as a year ago, there's a huge debate over whether you're elite or not. Can you explain how you were able to block out all of that conversation, playing quarterback in New York with all the talk? You know, guys like LeBron James at times, it appears, struggle with that a little bit. How were you able to block out all of that elite or not elite kind of conversation and put together the year that you did?
Yeah, I think it's just important just to focus on your own talents and focus on what your coaches are saying about you or what your teammates believe in you rather than what the media has to say. And because it's back and forth, and you can see that, you know, with LeBron that's going on in the NBA Finals. It's like, you know, you lose one game, they're all over. They lose, you know, they win the second game, everybody loves them. It's, you know, each week, depending, you know, every game, it's you know, you're either the best or you're not, you're terrible. It's so extreme. So I think the most important thing you can do is just concentrate on being prepared for each game. You know, being mentally strong. Having the confidence in yourself that you're going to go out there and make all the plays. And when you're put in that position, you try to do it. Can you do it every time? It's not going to happen. You're not going to make every single throw. You're not going to hit every shot. But, you know, you still want to have that confidence and that belief that you are going to make every play possible.
Talking to Eli Manning, Super Bowl MVP of the New York Giants. Tom Coughlin, your coach, gets a 2-year extension. Can you talk about how he's evolved as this throwback, rough, gruff coach? Not saying that he isn't that anymore, but how he's kind of, is mellow the wrong word, or adapted to the players of today?
You know, I think he's just adapted to the circumstances. I think he knows with our team that guys are going to be prepared. We're going to work hard. We're going to study. We're going to know our the game plan, and we're going to go out there and compete and give it our all. And I think that's what he expects from his players. That's, you know, what he wants us to do. He wants us to have great practices and be sharp. And, you know, is when he kind of realized that, hey, he didn't have to, scream and yell to get that message across. You know, we're going to take care of that. And, you know, it's a lot of that's the fact that, you know, we've had a number of guys who've been with Coach Coughlin. I'm going into my 9th year with Coach Coughlin, a few offensive linemen, doing the same thing. Some defensive guys have been there the whole time. So, you know, there's a lot of guys who, you know, that – when you're around a coach that way, you start to act that same way. You start to expect the same things, and so you have the players kind of preaching his message as well to the younger guys. And so, I think that's when you can, as a coach, you can kind of let the players do some coaching, let them do their responsibilities, let them be some leaders, and then he can kind of give the message to the older guys and let us pass it all down to the other players.